Have you ever found yourself checking your bank balance only to be disappointed by what you see? We've all been there. It's the end of the month, and you're wondering where all your hard-earned money went. It's a common struggle, one that can lead to stress and worry. But imagine a life where you're not constantly checking your bank account, where you're free from financial worries that keep you up at night. Sounds wonderful, doesn't it? That's the power of financial freedom. It's not about being rich. It's about having control over your finances, having the freedom to make choices that improve your quality of life. It's about being able to live comfortably, without the constant fear of falling into debt. But what if I told you there are 9 things you could give up today that could put you on the path to achieving financial freedom? Interested? Let's dive in. First up, impulse spending. This is when we spring for that tempting treat at the checkout counter or that shiny gadget we just can't resist. It may seem harmless in the moment, but those little purchases can add up, taking a toll on our financial health. Impulse spending is often driven by our emotions rather than our needs. It's that instant gratification, the thrill of the buy. But when the thrill fades, we're left with less in our wallets and possibly some buyer's remorse. So how can we avoid this financial pitfall? Start by making a budget and sticking to it. Take a moment to think before you buy. Ask yourself, do I really need this? And most importantly, learn to distinguish between wants and needs. It's not about depriving ourselves, but about making smart, thoughtful decisions about how we spend our money. Secondly, relying on debt. Debt, in essence, is borrowed prosperity. When you rely on it to fund your lifestyle, you're essentially living in the future. At first glance, it may seem like an easy solution to your financial challenges, but in reality, it's a slippery slope leading to a cycle of debt that is incredibly hard to break free from. Think about it this way. Each time you use debt, you're not only spending your future income, but you're also committing to paying interest. This means less money in your pocket in the long run. It's like stepping into quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Remember, living on borrowed money is living on borrowed time. It's a cycle that perpetuates stress and stalls progress. So strive to break free from this cycle and make your money work for you rather than against you. Debt is like a ball and chain, holding you back from financial freedom. Thirdly, living above your means. This phrase refers to a lifestyle where your outgoing expenses surpass your income, a one-way ticket to financial instability. Picture it like trying to fill a bucket with a hole at the bottom. No matter how much water you pour in, you're always losing some at the bottom. It's a race you can't win. So, how do you fix the hole in the bucket? You start living within your means. This doesn't mean giving up all luxuries, but rather making mindful decisions. Instead of that brand new car, consider a used one in good condition. Rather than dining out every night, learn to cook some meals at home. You'll be amazed at how much you can save without sacrificing your lifestyle. It's about balance. It's about making choices today that your future self will thank you for. Remember, wealth isn't about making a lot of money, it's about keeping it. Living within your means is the first step towards financial freedom. Fourthly, fear of failure. A formidable obstacle that stands between many of us and our financial freedom. This fear, often born from past experiences or societal pressures, can paralyze us, preventing us from taking the risks that could lead to significant financial success. But let's be real, the road to financial freedom isn't paved with gold, but with lessons learned from failures. It's about taking calculated risks, making educated decisions, and most importantly, learning from the missteps along the way. So how do we overcome this fear? One step at a time. Start with setting clear, achievable financial goals. Embrace the possibility of failure as a part of the journey, not the end of it. Treat each failure as a lesson, an opportunity for growth. And remember, fear is only as deep as the mind allows. With the right mindset, you can turn fear into fuel for success. Remember, every failure is a step closer to success. Fifthly, negative thinking about money. This is a roadblock that can genuinely hinder your journey to financial freedom. You see, money is a tool, not an enemy. It's a means to an end, not the end itself. If you're constantly viewing money as a source of stress or worry, you're creating a mental block that can stop you from making wise financial decisions. Instead, try to cultivate a more positive mindset. Start by acknowledging that money, in itself, is not inherently good or bad. It's what you do with it that matters. Develop a healthy respect for money. Understand its value, but don't let it control your happiness or self-worth. Remember, financial success is not just about earning more or spending less. It's also about changing how you think about money. Replace fear and negativity with confidence and positivity. Embrace financial knowledge and make it your ally, not your adversary. A positive mindset is key to achieving financial freedom. Next up, the get-rich-quick mentality. Let's take a moment to reflect on something we've all probably daydreamed about at some point. Winning the lottery and becoming an overnight millionaire. Sounds enticing, doesn't it? But let's peel back the layers of this fantasy and examine the pitfalls of the get-rich-quick mentality. This mindset, which is often fueled by the desire for immediate gratification, can lead to reckless financial decisions. It encourages the pursuit of fast money, often through risky investments or business ventures, without a solid understanding of the potential consequences. It's like trying to run before you've learned to walk, and it's a surefire way to stumble. But what's the alternative? How do we resist the allure of instant wealth and cultivate a long-term financial mindset? Firstly, we need to understand that wealth isn't built overnight. It's the result of consistent, smart financial decisions over time. It's about investing in assets that grow in value, like a home or a retirement fund. It's about living within our means and saving for the future. Secondly, education is key. The more we understand about finance, the better equipped we are to make informed decisions. This means learning about different investment options, understanding how interest works, and knowing the difference between good debt and bad debt. Finally, patience is a virtue. The journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. It requires discipline, perseverance, and the ability to delay gratification. It's about playing the long game and understanding that the most satisfying rewards often come from the most enduring efforts. So the next time you find yourself dreaming of striking it rich, remember this. True wealth isn't about having a lot of money quickly. It's about having enough money for a long time, and that's a goal worth striving for. Seventh, excessive entertainment spending. Now, we're not saying entertainment is bad. It's not. We all need a little fun in our lives. But like all good things, it's best enjoyed in moderation. When entertainment becomes a significant drain on your resources, it's time to reassess. Consider this. How often are you dining out, going to concerts, or subscribing to every new streaming service that pops up? It's these seemingly small expenses that can add up quickly, leaving you wondering where your money went at the end of the month. To take control, start by setting a realistic entertainment budget. This will give you a clear idea of what you can afford to spend on fun without jeopardizing your financial goals. And remember, the most memorable experiences often don't come with a price tag. Find joy in simpler, cost-effective activities. Go for a hike, enjoy a picnic in the park, or host a game night with friends. In the end, achieving financial freedom isn't about depriving yourself of fun. It's about making smart choices. Remember, moderation is key. Eighth, unhealthy relationships. Now this might seem off track, but believe me, it's not. Unhealthy relationships can drain our resources, both emotional and financial. You see, if we're constantly picking up the tab for someone else, or if our significant other doesn't respect our financial goals, it's going to be a rocky road to financial freedom. So how do we manage finances in relationships? First, open communication is key. Be transparent about your financial standing and goals, and encourage your partner to do the same. Second, establish boundaries. Saying no may be difficult, but it's sometimes necessary for maintaining financial stability. Lastly, mutual respect is paramount. Both parties should respect each other's financial goals and work together towards achieving them. It's not about controlling each other's spending, but about supporting each other's journey to financial freedom. Remember, your financial health is as important as your personal health. Don't let unhealthy relationships derail your journey to prosperity. Finally, ignoring health and wellness. It's a common misconception that health and wellness are luxuries we can't afford. But the reality is, neglecting your health can have significant financial repercussions. Medical bills, loss of income due to illness, and decreased productivity can all take a toll on your financial stability. Now let's reframe our perspective. Instead of viewing health and wellness as expenses, think of them as investments. By investing time and resources into maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you're setting yourself up for long-term financial success. So how do we incorporate health and wellness into our financial plan? Here are some tips. Prioritize preventative care. It costs less and helps avoid expensive treatments down the line. Stay active. It's a natural stress reliever and can boost productivity. And don't forget about mental health. It's just as important as physical health. Remember, health is wealth. These are not easy steps, and it's a journey that calls for resilience, perseverance, and a shift in mindset. But remember, the goal is not just about accumulating wealth, it's about attaining financial freedom, the ability to live life on your own terms. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more financial tips. Remember, the path to financial freedom starts with you.